Okay, let's consider the question that we have on the board. We are asked to solve the equation 2 raised to the power of x multiplied by 3 raised to the power of x squared equals to 6. Okay, how do we find the value of x in this equation? Now, the first thing I would like you to take note is that there are two values of x that satisfy this equation. Are you getting it? Because the highest power of the exponent of x is what? Is 2. So let's start the solution. I'm going to have 2 raised to the power of x multiplied by 3 raised to the power of x to the power of 2 equals to 6. Okay, I can rewrite this equation as this: 2 raised to the power of x multiplied by 3 raised to the power of x raised to the power of 2 equals to 3 times 2. That is, I rewrite 6 as the product of 3 and 2. Do you understand? Okay, having gotten to this point, the next step is that you have to take the logarithm of both sides. Okay, so I'm going to apply logarithm. Log 2 raised to the power of x multiplied by 3 raised to the power of x squared equals to log 3 multiplied by 2. Okay, now don't forget that according to laws of logarithm, the product of a log is the sum of the log. Are you getting it? That is, if I have the product of log a and b, I'm going to have log a plus log b. Do you understand? Okay, so I'm going to have, for this, I'm going to use this law on both sides, because now I'm having the logarithm of the product of 2 raised to the power of x and 3 raised to the power of x squared. Do you understand? And also, I'm having the logarithm of the product of a and b. I mean, logarithm of the product of 3 and 2. So for this, I'm going to have on the left hand side, I'm going to have log 2 raised to the power of x plus log 3 raised to the power of x squared equals to, now I'm going to apply this law on this side as well. I'm going to have log 3 plus log 2. Do you understand? Okay, now according to the laws of logarithm, the log of a power, that is, if I have log a to the power of b, the log of a power is the product of the power and the log. Do you understand? The log of a power is the product of the power and the log. So that means that I'm going to apply this law on this side. So if I have log 2 raised to the power of x can be written as x log 2. Do you understand? Also, log 3 raised to the power of x squared can be written as x squared log 3. Okay, this will be equals to log 3 plus log 2. Okay, now having gotten to this point, I'm going to take all this log that I have on the right hand side, I'm going to bring it to the left hand side. So I'm going to have x log 2 plus x squared log 3. Now, if I take log 3 to the left hand side, I'm going to have negative log 3. And then also, if I take positive log 2 to the left hand side, I'm going to have negative log 2. This will be equals to 0. Do you understand? Okay. Now, having gotten to this point, the next step is that the term that is attached to log 3, you separate them on one side. I mean, you bring them together. For example, you have log 3 here, you have log 3 here. So I'm going to have x squared log 3 minus log 3, then plus x log 2 minus log 2 equals to 0. What I did was that I just collect like terms. You understand? The term that is attached to log 3, I bring them on one side, I move them together. Also, x is attached to log 2. I also have log 2 here, so I bring them here. Having gotten to this point, you can factorize. You understand? You can factorize. For this, I'm going to have x squared minus 1 multiplied by log 3. X squared minus 1. Do you know minus log 3 is also the same thing as minus 1 log 3? Do you understand? So I just factorize x squared minus 1 log 3 plus, okay, x minus 1 multiplied by log 2. This will be equals to 0. Are you getting it? Okay. Now, using difference of 2 squared, x squared, listen, x squared minus 1 can be written as x squared minus 1 squared. Is that not it? And also, x squared minus 1 squared can be written as, using difference of 2 squared, you're going to have x plus 1, x minus 1. Do you understand? So that means that I can rewrite x squared minus 1 as x plus 1, x minus 1. Do you understand? So I'm going to have x, instead of x squared minus 1, I'm going to replace it as x plus 1, x minus 1. For this, I'm going to have x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 1. All this multiplied by log 3. Log 3 plus x minus 1 multiplied by log 2. This is equals to 0. Do you understand? Okay. When you get to this point, we have two parts, right? The first part here, the second part here. Now, the question is, what is common to this part and this part? The common term here is what? X minus 1, because you can find x minus 1 here, x minus 1 is also present here. So I'm going to factorize it out. Do you understand? So for this, I'm going to have x minus 1 multiplied by, okay, x plus 1 multiplied by log 3 plus log 2. Okay? All this equals to 0. Do you understand? What I did was that I just factorized, because x minus 1 is common to this side and also this part. So I factorize it out. Now, I can set x minus 1 equals to 0. Do you know? So if x minus 1, this x minus 1 equals to 0. If x minus 1 equals to 0, that means x is equals to 1. That is the first value of x. We still need the second value of x. Do you understand? So I'm going to set this part as well. I'm going to set it equals to 0. Are you getting it? So for this, I'm going to have x plus 1 log 3, x plus 1 log 3 plus log 2 equals to 0. Okay? Now, x plus 1 multiplied by log 3 is equals to minus log 2. I just take, please pay attention, I just take this positive log 2 to the right hand side, so it becomes negative. Do you understand? So I've not done anything. Now, having gotten to this point, the next step is that you have to divide both sides by log 3. So I'm going to have x plus 1, this over log 3, this over log 3, and this over log 3. So I'm going to have x plus 1 equals to negative log 2 all over log 3. Okay, now take this plus 1, take it to the right hand side as well. I'm going to have x equals to minus 1 minus log 2 all over log 3. Okay, now according to change of base formula, please pay attention. According to change of base formula, this can be written as log 2 base 3. Do you know? All over log 3 base 3. That is, I change the base. Are you get what I'm trying to say? I use 3 as the base. So now log 3 base 3 is what? 1. Log 2 base 3 will be this will be written as log 2 base 3 all over 1, which will also give me log 2 base 3. Do you understand? According to change of base formula. So I'm going to rewrite the expression as this: x equals to minus 1. Instead of log 2 over log 3, I'm going to write log 2 base 3. So I'm going to have minus 1 minus log 2 base 3. Do you understand? Okay, now there is another law of logarithm that says logarithm of a number to the same base is 1. Do you know? That is, if I log a number, for example, log a base a, this will give me 1. Abi? So that means that I can rewrite this negative 1. This negative 1 can be written as x equals to, I can write this negative 1 as negative log 3 base 3. You know, log 3 base 3 is also the same thing as 1. And minus times 1 will give me minus 1. Do you understand? So I've not done anything. Minus log 2 base 3, okay? Now, x will be equals to minus factorize log 3 base 3 plus log 2 base 3, okay? So x will be equals to minus, now, according to sum of a log, the sum of a log is the product of the log. Do you understand? So for this, I'm going to have minus log 3 times 2 base 3, right? So for this, I'm going to have x is equals to minus log 6 base 3. Now, You can use your calculator here. You can make use of a calculator. Minus log 6 base 3 is negative 1.63. So I'm going to have x is equals to minus 1.63. So the values of x in this equation is x equals to 1, x equals to 1, or negative 1.63. Do you understand? Okay, so that is the solution to that question. You can see that it is simple. The first step is that I rewrite 6 as the product of 3 and 2. Then I use logarithm on both sides. And according to laws of logarithm, the product of a log is the sum of the log. So I separated this using logarithm. Then I apply the logarithm of a power. The log of a power is the product of the power and the log. Do you understand? So I use that here. So x is multiplying log 2, x squared is multiplying log 3. Then I bring all this term that I have here, I bring it to the left hand side, then I factorize, having collected like term, okay? So I use difference of 2 square here, then I factorize x minus 1. So based on your basic knowledge on quadratic equation or even quartic equation, you can set x minus 1 equals to 0, okay? So I get the value of x as 1 here. Then I set the second part, which is x plus 1, multiply log 3 plus log 2. I set it equals to 0. Then take this log 2 to the other side. I have negative log 2. Divide both sides by log 3. I have this. So I move this negative plus 1 to the left and to the right hand side. I have negative 1. Do you get it? Having gotten to this point, according to change of base formulas of logarithm, I can rewrite log 2 all over log 3 as log 2 base 3 all over log 3 base 3. I just showed, you see, the reason why I showed this step is because I want to help you to understand how I got this, okay? So I can rewrite this as this. So I substitute. Instead of writing this, I substituted this as this. So I rewrite negative 1 as negative log 3 base 3. Do you understand? Then I factorize the negative sign, okay? So log 3 base 3 plus log 2 base 3, the sum of a log is the product of that log. Are you getting it? According to product rules of logarithm. Okay, so I got log 6 base 3. So use your calculator here. You're going to have x equals to negative 1.63. So that's how I got this value. Trust you understand. Okay, so that is the solution to this question. Before you go, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like the video, share the video, and also you can drop your questions in the comment section. Okay.